you've got to understand this shit, okay? This is like a big cauldron of bubbling owl shit, and right in the middle of it is Trump. Fascist? Are you shitting me? This gang would make Mussolini look like an Italian reformer. When you start doing just cursory investigations, I don't mean we investigated, but I mean all these journalists who handled all these investigations of all these filthy pigs who are now Donald Trump's inner circle, you finally start to see a picture of corruption that is fucking impossible for you and me to completely comprehend, much less understand. There's no way. I mean, Trump's shit spreads to Al-Qaeda, to Russia, I mean, just on and on. Egyptian whatevers, generals, and the people surrounding Blackwater, the people surrounding Trump have got to be a collection of the most insane international criminals ever. And this fucker's going to be president. Hold on to your ass, truth seekers. A lot of words, a lot of names, a lot of shit here, right? It's like I don't know, it's like the scribblings of somebody who's schizophrenic and told, draw a picture of a circle. That's how Trump would personify that. And if you look at this shit long enough, your head starts to spin. I mean, it really does. His CEOs, his foreign policy advisor, the scum that has all of a sudden popped up. And have you noticed the women who Trump has sent or Bannon has sent or the Al-Qaeda has sent or the Russians have sent or the Egyptian General Idris, somebody sends them to be the talking heads on MSNBC, CNN, Fox, all this other shit. Have you noticed those women? They have learned a very important lesson when you're dealing with a gangster, international gangster, and fuckwad like Trump. You don't stop talking. Well, Kellyanne, what about Trump's claim that Hillary Clinton's a bigot? Once that question is out of the interviewer's mouth, Kellyanne, among the rest of these spokespeople, starts her mouth going. And about the only way you can shut her up is to threaten to turn off the microphone. This, I'm telling you, I hope. I hope some of this is registering. I don't know how much of it is. I mean, I don't know this stuff until all of a sudden I read an article and I notice that there are certain names that show up in this article. And then maybe 3 or 4 days later, I'm reading something else about this criminal enterprise. And I noticed, didn't I say that name in this? What was it? Wasn't that in the other? And then I start doing online searches, including Wikipedia. And all of a sudden, I've got all the pieces start to come together. And I'm not an investigative reporter. I'm not a reporter at all. Anybody can do this shit. All of a sudden, these pieces start to fall into place. And I look at the completed puzzle and I go, holy fuck, really? This is the Trump upper level of management? These people? Oh my God. Every one of they're wife beaters, they're tax cheats, they're international arms dealers, they're people who defraud election law. That's why they spend so much attention on election law. Accuse somebody else before you get accused, because then you can say, well, the only reason you're accusing of me is because I already accused them. It's the oldest trick in the book. The best defense is a good offense.